Hey everybody, it's Cody at Cody's Reading Time. I'm a YouTuber that enjoys reading books aloud and hopefully build a community here on YouTube for book lovers. And uh, I do daily chapter uploads of various books. I do a daily live reading on my channel. So if you feel like you want to subscribe and stay around a while, that would be great. I would welcome you to the Reading Time family. Today I'm going to be reading another story out of The Gingerbread Boy. This book is by Laura Rountree Smith. And this story that we're going to be reading is called Old Woman Work Away. And I hope you enjoy it. Old Woman Work Away was always spinning. In the fall of the year, she began to think about Thanksgiving, singing, "Spinning, spinning, round and round, goes the wheel with pleasant sound. Hurry, hurry, come spin again, and buy for me cranberries red." Just as she was thinking about her Thanksgiving dinner, rap-a-tap sounded on the door, and in came Tinkle Bell, the fairy elf. The little bell on his cap went tinkle, 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 and he said, "How do you sell your spinning today? I am Tinkle Bell. I will take it away." The old woman replied, "I'll sell it for some fairy gold. You've plenty of that, so I am told." Tinkle Bell took off his cap and shook it. Out came a pile of fairy gold. He went off with the woven cloth, and the little bell on his cap tinkled all the way. The old woman was thinking now she had some money enough to buy cranberries for Thanksgiving dinner when rap-a-tap was heard on the door, and in came Tiny Tail, the rabbit, shivering with cold. He sang, "My name is Little Tiny Tail. I need a new coat without fail." The old woman made him warm his paws by the fire. She could see he needed a new fur coat for winter, for sure. By and by, she counted out all her fairy gold and sent him home with a bag full so he could buy a winter coat. The old woman went back to her spinning wheel singing, "Spinning, spinning, round and round, goes the wheel with pleasant sound. Hurry, hurry, come fill my pot with a nice plum pudding hot." She soon had a pretty mat woven, and in came Tinkle Bell and paid her as before. She felt sure she would have plum pudding for Thanksgiving dinner, when rap-a-tap sounded on the door and Bushy Tail, the old squirrel, came limping in. He said, "If winter clothing I could choose, I'd buy 2 pairs of overshoes." The old woman knew as well as you or I that overshoes cost money, but she loved all of the animals in the woods, so she let Bushytail help himself to her fairy gold, and he went off to buy overshoes. The old woman began to spin as before, singing, "Spinning, spinning, round and round, goes the wheel with pleasant sound. Hurry, hurry, and don't mistake, spin enough to buy a cake." When she had a pretty mat made, Tinkle Bell came and bought it as before, and she said, "Now I have my cake for Thanksgiving dinner." Rap-a-tap sounded on the door, and in walked Hug-Me-Tight, the bear, saying as he brushed the snow from his fur and whiskers, "Before I curl up for my nap, I need a brand new, warm nightcap." The old woman knew he wanted to sleep all winter, and she thought how cold his ears would get, so she let him have money for a brand new nightcap. The old woman began to spin so hard that her spinning wheel went whir, whir, whir. She had given away all of her fairy gold, and Thanksgiving was coming nearer and nearer, and she sang, "Spinning, spinning, round and round, goes the wheel with pleasant sound. Hurry, hurry, come weave a mat, and buy for me a turkey fat." Tinkle Bell came and bought the mat and left a pile of gold as before. The old woman thought, If she had no more visitors, she could buy a fat turkey. Rap-a-tap sounded, and in came Foxy Loxy, the friendly fox, saying, "Spectacles without a rim I need. My eyes are growing dim." Now the old woman did not want to give away all of her fairy gold, for her own eyes were growing dim, and she had to wear spectacles. So she felt sorry for Foxy Loxy and let him count out her gold and take it all away. The old woman set the spinning wheel in the corner. She was tired, spinning. Her head went nid, nid, nodding, and she fell asleep. At this very minute, Tiny Tail, Bushy Tail, Hug Me Tight, and Foxy Loxy met Tinkle Bell in the woods, and they showed their new possessions. They all shouted, "We are so thankful." Tinkle Bell rang the tiny bell on his cap to bring them to order, saying, "Old woman work away will have no dinner Thanksgiving Day, unless her good deeds you recall, and fill her basket now, this fall." These comical little animals jumped up and down, and Tiny Tail said, "I've cabbages so fresh and nice, I'll take them to her in a trice." Bushy Tail said, "A bag of nuts I've stored away, they'll help her on Thanksgiving Day." Hug Me Tight said, "Though today I have no money, I'll give her a pot of honey." Foxy Loxy said, "There are turkeys in my den for 24 gentlemen." At that, they all laughed, for they knew he meant to send the old woman a fine fat turkey. Tinkle Bell said, "Other things for Thanksgiving Day I'll put in the basket without delay." He bought cranberries, cake, and plum pudding. Old Woman Workaway heard a rap-a-tap on the door by and by, and as she was still half asleep, she was slow to open the door. When she got there, she found a basket full of good things. She might never have known where it came from if she had not found a tiny card on which was written, "From your woodland folks, so merry and gay, we wish you a happy Thanksgiving Day." She looked about to see who was hiding in the bushes. She could see no one, but she heard a tiny bell ring, tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. All right, that is the end of the story. I hope that you enjoyed this one. It's out of the book The Gingerbread Boy by Rountree Smith. And I will be uploading the other stories out of this book. There are about 10 of them. And I hope that you join in and become a part of the Reading Time family. I'd love it if you joined. And I'm going to be uploading books for children, teens, adults, you name it. So we'll see y'all later. Thanks. Bye.